You're listening to Not the Sermon with Eric and Jamie.
Oh my goodness.
That was way too early, dude.
Oh my goodness,
bro.
this is perfect timing. Guys, this is our 100th episode that we've recorded for Not the Sermon, and we are joined tonight by our special guest, the Sermonauts. What's up, everybody? Yeah.
All five of them.
Yeah, I was about to say, all five of y'all did great. That was awesome.
Super glad you guys are here. We are also joined by the prodigal son, a young man who at one point was with us all the time and then decided that he was too good for the podcast.
Too good for the
We
pod.
had to beg him to come back and be a part of our 100th episode. So would you guys give a friendly call to Phoenix?
Do we know that phoenixes make that noise?
No, they don't.
They probably don't.
They are mythical birds,
Yeah.
so we don't know what they do.
Phoenix.
So we've ascribed a sound to them?
Phoenixes probably are like, ha! It's probably some really weird.
It's like, oh,
It's like a Minecraft character.
Well, I would always know you were.
See?
I would always know you were in the podcasting room because I would hear a Dorito bag crunching
Yes.
at
Some sort of
8:30 in the
snack.
morning.
well, there
Yeah.
you have it. That's what the sound of a phoenix is. It's a Dorito bag.
It's a Dorito bag. Or he was always warming up one of those like lasagnas for one at 8 in the morning.
With a donut and a cup of coffee.
Yes. We're praying for you, brother. We're praying for you.
Haven't died yet.
Guys, you want to, well, first of all, Eric,
Yeah.
why are you wearing sunglasses, dude?
I tested positive.
You tested positive.
Yeah.
For?
They haven't told me yet. I just figured it'd be safe to.
You kind of look
Take a
like Bruce
precaution.
Lee from the 70s.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Someone's already texted me and said I look like a Cuban drug lord. Which I'll also take.
I think you look like a Bollywood star.
Yeah. I did get these sunglasses in India from a kiosk, and I bartered for them.
See, Bollywood.
Oh, that's right. Are those the sunglasses?
Those are the ones.
You
yeah.
I was
bartered
wearing
for
my
it?
Indian
What did
sunglasses.
you give for it?
No, Capital One, but still, you always have a shot.
Some chiclets and some.
His second child.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some expensive
Jokes on them, I don't have
glasses.
one.
Y'all want to shoot a little scuba line?
Let's do it, bro.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Shooting the Skybalon, 100th episode is on. Hope it don't last too long. Shooting the Skybalon.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
Jamie, do you want to explain to everyone what
for the
shooting and scubalon is?
100th time, Skybalon is Greek for...
Poop.
Oh, here it comes. For dung.
It's for done.
And so we're just going to shoot the breeze a little bit and talk about what's going on.
Absolutely.
So the 100th
That's a
episode.
Smelly breeze.
Smelly breeze. This is the 100th episode.
Yes.
What are we doing?
I don't know, man. I honestly don't. One thing I do know is my antidepressants are up, probably since season 2. But it's been fun. We've had a wild ride. You know, it's so crazy. We're 100 episodes in, and I think it's something like 98% of podcasts never make it past 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And so we're sitting at 100 episodes, and it's been fun. You know, you'll never find a pastor who runs out of stuff to talk about.
That's true.
So here we are with 100 episodes.
Here we are.
Still
Two
talking.
pastors who never run out of anything to talk
That's true.
about.
And two, I was going to say faithful sidekicks, but
Yeah.
Ouch.
Womp womp. I
Call.
deserve that.
I like them.
call. So favorite moments of the podcast, especially now we did a live like this for the 30th episode,
Yeah.
and now we're doing it for the 100th. Any favorite moments that y'all been thinking about? Like,
Not being there.
Yeah. On the 20 minutes you've been on the past season.
Nice.
Alliteration.
Alliteration?
Alliteration.
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 Yeah, Alex was proud of his
Yeah.
his pun.
That's one out of how many?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I lost count.
It's not many that I've won.
Yeah. So for me, it was the episode where it was a reel that one of us found. I forget which one, but it was the pastor who was basically telling everybody that if they messed with him, God was going to kill him.
Oh. Yes.
And then on the podcast, we kept going, bah, bah, bah.
That was Alex.
That was my favorite episode because that was absolutely wild. You have basically a pastor who has God as his hitman.
Yeah.
To a really cool beat too.
Also, shut the doors.
Yeah. Oh, shut the doors.
Shut the door, guys.
Close the doors.
Yeah.
That was good.
No, seriously, close the doors though, please.
Yeah. No. Some of the songs I really enjoyed. I enjoyed I was thinking about this because I saw recently a video of Jelly Roll.
Oh yeah.
and the drug worship song that we wrote.
Yeah.
I just don't think we should have done that.
Yeah, maybe not.
But it happened. Do y'all remember that one?
Yeah.
It was the Waymaker parody.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was pretty funny. And then Phoenix, when you did come back.
Oh.
That one time.
Yeah.
Well, the one we kept turning it into like it was about the prodigal son.
Yeah.
But like the younger brother just kept bringing up the older brother, and it turned into like a dysfunctional family song.
It was like a diss track.
Yeah, it was a diss track.
Yeah. That was the Oh Yeah
That's
song,
hilarious.
right?
No, I don't think so.
What song was that? We wrote a worship song.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah.
I think it was that episode. And what was funny is like a couple weeks later, our worship leader here introduced a song that has like, whoa, yeah,
Yes.
in it. And I was like, are you serious?
He turns to me, he goes, "They're doing our song."
We've made it.
Yeah.
Really cool. Awesome. Well, it's been fun.
Well, what's your favorite part?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I literally
Oh,
just
my
said
bad. I forgot.
the songs. Were you here? Hey, buddy, the light's red. We're recording,
Yeah.
man.
I'm sorry. Well,
Do we know
there's-
he's conscious behind those glasses?
There's another reason I'm wearing these sunglasses. Just kidding.
So we can't see. That's awesome.
My eyes dilated back
Yeah,
there.
That's why most rock stars wear them.
He has no soul.
Hey, my other favorite thing to do that you don't get to see a lot of, especially if you're just you're one of the audio normies, is the amount of times that I make Jamie mad on the podcast.
You don't make me mad.
I annoy you on the podcast.
What do you mean he doesn't make you mad?
See, thank you. I finally have some backup in here.
Good grief.
You're literally
sometimes-
gaslighting me.
Sometimes I think
Telling me how I feel.
it's like mom and dad are fighting. I don't know. What to do.
Yeah, he feels like we're fighting, and I'm
I
like,
don't like it when mom and dad fight.
no, I'm just like, Alex, you've emboldened me.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I really don't.
That's
Hey,
okay.
denial's the first step, brother.
All right.
I thought you would be
What
on my
was it that
side.
you guys were
Look,
arguing
our
about?
4 Patreon subscribers know exactly what we're
Hey,
talking
where are
about.
our Patreon subscribers
Any
at? Let
Patreon
me
people?
see.
Let's
Yeah!
go! Yeah. There's 4 of y'all.
Thankful for you guys.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the shooting the cows. That was
cow hunting.
cow hunting. Yeah.
Cow
Yes.
hunting, that was good.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That was good.
They taste better.
That was, yeah.
And they don't run.
They
You don't have to get up as early.
They make my self-confidence feel good.
Yeah.
They're perfect for you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Well, it's been good.
Yeah.
We want to hit up our first
Gway.
segment.
Man.
You were close, dude.
That was close. It'll happen. Just wait for it. It's when you least expect it.
Do I need to do the transition music?
Please.
All right, let's go. Shh. Security. Please.
Nice.
Boom. Doing a little shady?
Doing a little shady.
Maybe there is a good reason I'm wearing these sunglasses then.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to need everybody's help for this. You know our signature move on this segment, right?
Hey, did the last segment end?
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you,
Hey, welcome to the podcast.
are you on something? Dang, dude.
I live on something.
He needs sunglasses.
Yeah.
All right, so we're moving into our flagship segment at the podcast, Shady Theology, where we take a common belief, movement, action, whatever, things that people think about faith. Might just be a little bit shady, though.
A little bit.
And we talk about them. but we also sing.
We do.
And I think that's my favorite part.
Shady
All right, you ready?
Yeah, you want me to kick it off?
Yeah, wrong part.
Dang.
Me.
Oh. I was just goofing around.
All right, 3, 2, bzz.
What?
I was hoping you would do the other thing.
Shady Theology.
You're making me sick.
Okay.
All right.
It's the wrong melody.
Me. Shady Theology. Yeah, we killed it. That might have been the best one we've done, I think.
No.
It's in here. It's the sound.
Yeah, the acoustics
the
are
people.
incredible.
No.
You guys must have an incredible sound engineer.
This is what I want to talk about.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
So this is something that I've been thinking about for the past few weeks. There is a couple growing movements within Christianity, and one that we've talked about before on the podcast is the number of sort of younger generation shifting into what they call the apostolic traditions, which would be like Catholicism, Eastern Orthodox,
Hey, look,
Anglicanism.
real quick, we've got a whole audience here. Can
Yeah.
you not bore them to death?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Okay.
But that's in your control, my friend.
Okay, gotcha.
You could smile a little bit, dude. Jeez, thank you.
Just look up there.
But anyways, so there's this growing movement, and what we're seeing is, in fact, I just saw this stat that within Gen Z of the people who are converting to Christianity, most of the Gen Z who are converting to Christianity are converting to Catholicism. And so you see a lot of people moving towards like the more liturgical movements. But the other thing that's been happening since about the 1970s is the fastest growing Protestant denomination, if you will, is actually non-denominationalism.
Yeah.
Right? And so we're a part of a non-denominational church. We're a part of one of those Menominate churches.
Yes.
And
They prefer to be called non-denomies.
Dude, we got to move that button closer to me, bro, because I don't have enough. But non-denominationalism is essentially a movement of Christians who aren't connected to any official church body or authority, right?
Yeah.
It's not like the Assembly of God or the Southern Baptist Convention or the United Methodist or whatever. These are just independent, autonomous churches who are just following Jesus. And so I kind of wanted to talk about non-denominationalism in that context because there's a lot of people, especially from the denominations and the liturgical movements, who will say things like, oh, well, those non-denoms, they don't even know what they believe, right? They don't have any sort of orthodoxy. They don't have any consistent theology. They don't have any church authority or practice or anything like that. But still, the truth is that movement is growing faster than any other Christian movement.
Yeah.
And so what's the deal with non-denominationalism?
And the critics would say it's growing faster because people are rebellious.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be under authority. And they don't want to be told what to do.
Yeah.
And you're not my dad.
Yeah.
And so...
And what's the deal with airline
what?
food?
What?
Oh.
Yeah, there's been an increase in non-denominationalism, and it's interesting because it really is closer to the original church in that it's decentralized. And the early church, I mean, the denominations grew. I mean, obviously, the church grew into the Catholic Church, what we know as the Catholic Church. And then in 1500, we had the Protestant Reformation, and all these different denominations showed up. And they're literally in the thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of denominations out there. I think people are tired of, identifying by their differences.
Yeah.
And they're just saying, hey, what makes someone a Christian is actually a pretty small amount of data points.
Yeah.
Do you believe Jesus is God? Do you believe that he is the only way to the Father? Then you're a Christian, and all the other things, regarding sacraments and secondary issues, it doesn't matter as much. So let's get together and worship and figure everything else out.
And it's funny, the Nicene Creed, which is sort of the baseline Christian creed or confession.
Some would say it's nice.
It's a Nicene Creed, right?
It's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's pretty decent creed, as opposed to the decent creed.
Yeah, no.
That didn't work. So the Nicene Creed is just a confessional statement of Christians that was developed during like the 300s, and they didn't create this confession in order to try to keep a bunch of people out. Their goal was to try to include as many confessing Christians as they possibly could.
Yes.
And now what denominationalism has turned into is exactly that. It's all about identifying by things that we reject or don't believe in. I remember when I was a part of a particular denomination, I had to sign a statement saying that I would never deviate.
Baptize cats.
Yeah, I would never baptize cats.
Yeah.
And boy, were they wrong, because cats have souls too. And did you know, I was listening to a song today, there's 100 ways to love a cat, okay?
Really?
And one of those is baptism.
There's also more than one way to skin a cat.
There is, true. So it's this idea that Christianity from the beginning has not been about trying to dot every I and cross every theological T. It's about giving people the freedom to navigate these secondary issues. And I think that's what we're seeing people are so sick and tired of. Like, how many people have gone to like a Baptist church or any other denominational church,
Mormon.
and the whole sermon is about like one random doctrinal issue.
Right.
And they're like, wow, my marriage is falling apart and I need hope. And you're talking about how Holy Spirit baptism has to be subsequent to, it's like, what is that?
Right. Yeah, the denominations, and I don't mind denominations. I mean, I think each one brings something to the table that's good. There's worth, there's value there.
Some denominations take something from the table.
That's true. The table takers.
They're thieves.
We turn those tables over.
That's right. We're going to flip those.
Yeah.
But there's something beautiful about unity. Even when you don't agree on everything.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Denominationalism and Catholicism, both, people organize around uniformity. How are we the same? Instead of embracing people who may not agree with them on everything.
Yeah.
I remember my parents have a storied past because they went from Southern Baptist to charismatic, and at one point, they got called into the pastor's office, and the pastor said, well, Nunleys, there are churches for people like you, and this ain't one of them.
Wow. What do they mean by that?
Well, I think exactly what he said.
Yeah.
And so they were removed from that church, and it was a secondary issue. It was not, is Jesus the only way to the Father? It wasn't even like, do you submerge in baptism?
Yeah.
It was about things of the Spirit. And they were just like, don't, this particular box where we meet on Sundays is not that kind of box. And so go find another.
Isn't non-denominational kind of like, it's become kind of the Baskin and Robbins of,
Yeah.
like you 31 flavors. You kind of, you go around, you shop around, you kind of find this one, I like Rocky Road, but I also like the homemade vanilla.
Yeah.
That's the ice creamian creed.
The ice cream.
The ice cream.
Ice cream.
I think that was 740 AD is when that.
Did y'all remember that Baskin Robbins ice cream that was bubble gum?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you'd save pieces of bubble gum in your mouth, and then you'd chew it all at the end. It's just a gift from God. Oh, okay.
Cold bubble gum?
Yeah, loving
I know,
bubble
that's
gum.
pretty awful. It
Yeah.
was never good gum.
It's like rocks in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like the worst gum ever.
Yeah, you're right. Chewing bubble gum is terrible.
Yeah, I bet
you're right.
Some dude at the Wrigley factory like fell in the vat, and they're like, "What are we gonna do with all of this body-tainted gum?"
It's like bazooka gum. That was the
And there's
worst
the
gum
title.
ever.
Body-tainted gum.
Yeah, let's not.
No, but I think you're right. And what you're seeing too now is like, even in non-denominationalism, people, obviously churches operate differently and they all have different schemes and structures, but there's almost like this, I call it accidental homogeny. Like,
Is that what you call it?
that's what I call it.
I call it willy-nilly.
That's the name of my band as well.
It's also an ice cream flavor.
Accidental.
And what I mean by that is like non-denominational churches can more freely move with what God is doing in the moment because they're not bound by denominational structures.
I call that unintentional ubiquity.
Dude, oh my gosh, I didn't even think
Sorry,
about that.
I didn't know that's what you're talking about.
Unintentional. I call that unintentional misogyny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, harmony.
I always talk about this all the time. Anytime I'm about to say like something stupid like that off the cuff, I always feel like I'm accidentally about to say a cuss word.
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna like.
That's why the mic is down at my lap.
Yeah, exactly.
Just remember, deliberate mahogany.
Yeah. Deliberate mahogany. It's my favorite wood grain.
It's the new Bath and Body Works scent.
But these non-denominational churches, they can follow what God is doing in the moment, and God tends to be doing the same thing in that cultural moment.
Yeah.
And so you see these non-denominational churches, one can be in California, one can be in South Florida, and they're kind of following the same vision.
Yeah.
And that's what I enjoy about the non-denominational church.
I've heard a criticism of non-denoms saying that they all look alike. Mm-hmm. And they all do some of the same things.
They're all Baptist-costal.
But here's the thing.
Skinny jeans.
There's no manual. Like, why? It's not because we're all getting together as a denomination and deciding what to do.
Yeah.
I think that we have freedom away from a denomination to listen to the Spirit, to pray, and then what happens is, I think, many times things go too far, but a lot of the times people are actually following the Spirit and get to do what the Lord is saying that a church should do. And so I love the denominations. I love non-denominationalism. I don't know that I could ever be a part of a denomination.
What's your favorite denomination?
Chocolate.
I would say hundreds.
We could start our own denomination.
Money denominations.
Oh, very good joke.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That didn't land. I'm sorry, y'all.
It was a good joke.
It was good, but it went over my head. No, you're right.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, no, you're right. Wait, your joke wasn't funny, but it's not my fault.
For real, for real, I would say I've always liked, there are two denominations that came out of the Jesus movement of the 70s, Calvary Chapel and Vineyard. And I like both of those.
Yeah, I do.
Calvary Chapel is a little bit more focused on the Word, while Vineyard is a little bit more focused on things of the Spirit. Okay, things of the Spirit. And so, but both of them are solid denominations, and so I like both of those.
Yeah. Which one do you hate the most?
I'm not saying that.
And why is it Methodism? I'm just kidding.
No, stop. Stop. Is that it? I hit the button, dude.
Yeah. Children.
Did you forget it was a transition?
Was that how we normally do it?
He had an intrusive thought.
It's okay, dude. I forget you're transitioning sometimes, too.
Okay. Nice. Okay, here's the deal. It's time for audience participation.
All right.
All right, you guys ready? Oh, okay.
You think you are.
Yeah, come on, guys. This is exciting. Okay. We're going to do a worship Mad-Lib. Now, you've heard these on the podcast before. We're taking a song. I'm not going to tell you what the song is right now. It's a song that we've done here at this church. It's a fairly common song. You've heard it on the radio, okay? And we're just going to mess it up by adding a few little extra words in here, and then we're going to sing it for you, okay? So I'm going to ask you for a certain word. So this could be a noun, a verb, an adjective. Phoenix, do you need us to go over what those are?
Phoenix, do you want a noun
I don't
is
have to
a
pick it, they
person,
do.
place, or thing? There we go.
A noun is a person, place, or thing. Okay.
It's a good thing I'm not homeschooling my children.
So I'm going to need you guys.
Homeschool children, help the adults.
When I ask you for a part of speech, go ahead and tell me what you think it should be, and then I'll, with the help of the guys up here, we'll make a selection, and then we'll do the song.
Hey, should we do raised hands and I can bring them a mic?
No.
No, just shout it out.
Just shout it out.
Okay.
This is a charismatic
You got to be loud
church.
so that they can hear you on the microphones.
Yeah, that's all right. I think we'll be fine. We're not wearing headphones, so. All right, first thing. Oh, here's the other thing. It's not like a normal Mad-Lib where you can put any word in there. Because it's a song, we have to match the syllables with the word that we're replacing. And so it's
What's a
either going to be...
syllable?
Huh?
What's a syllable?
Person, place, or thing?
It's going to be one or two.
Duh.
And so if I tell like a noun with one syllable, that's like dog is one syllable. while, you know, like...
It's 2. Dog.
Dog. Yeah, if
Dog.
you're from O'Clockney, it is. Dog.
Dog. While obviously, like, cotton is 2 syllables.
Are we really explaining the syllable thing?
Have you met Phoenix?
Sorry, guys.
Let's move it.
All right. Here's the first word. I need a place that's 1 syllable. Store. What?
Home.
Home, store. I heard store first. I like it. It's going on. All right, here we go. All right, very good. I need a verb, 1 syllable. Oh, I heard 2 runs. Okay, 2 runs. All right, we'll do that. All right. Now I need an adjective, 2 syllables, and the... Oh, wait, huh? Sorry?
Snotty.
Snotty.
Is that an adjective?
Perfect.
I'm not an English guy.
Yeah. Here, your phone's over there. If
I'm
you
not
wanna
a math
scroll
guy either.
Facebook. Did you say you're not a math guy?
Or a science guy.
Or an English guy?
Or an English guy.
What kind of guy are you, dude?
Just a dude. Just a dude.
All right, I need a plural noun that's 2 syllables. Wait, what?
Barbers.
Barbers. Anything else? People.
When you said anything else, did that mean you didn't like barbers?
It was okay.
Are barbers not people?
That's 3 syllables.
Sea lions.
County school.
Sea lions.
Sea lions.
Lions.
Lions. Sea lions.
Sea lions.
Hey, I'll make
Teachers.
sea lions work. Do y'all want sea lions?
Teachers. Teachers sounds good.
Teachers? Okay. All right, teachers.
What was the subject again?
All right, cool. All right. Past tense verb, 1 syllable.
Dude, I feel like you need a degree to
already
get through
did
this,
run.
dude.
We already
I'm
did-
like-
8.
Flatulated. Wait, you said 1. You said 1 syllable.
Keep coming. I want to hear more. Keep coming. Past tense. Burnt.
Burnt.
Okay. Any more?
Learnt.
Turnt.
No. Oh yeah, turnt. Get
Learnt.
I said learnt.
Warthog go brr.
Is a past tense verb?
Echocardiogram.
Belched. We'll go burned. That's fine. We'll go burned. Wasn't that earlier? What was said? All right, a person.
Jamie.
Let's do Eric.
Oh no.
Noun, 1 syllable.
Cheese. I like cheese.
I love cheese.
Okay.
I'm a cheddar
All right,
guy.
now this is important. This next word is going to be one of the more important words in the song.
Onomatopoeia.
No. This is something that you really like that's a noun, 1 syllable.
Alex.
We just said cheese.
Pepto.
That's 2 syllables. Cake? Perfect.
Let the meat cake.
All right. We actually have to use this one a few times. Okay. Now, this is the fun part. I need a verb ending in ing. I need 2 verbs ending in ing. So just
Pooping.
Freaking.
Freaking.
that's an adverb.
I am freaking right now.
Oh no, that is a verb.
I know what a verb is.
All right, I heard bragging. Snorting? That's good. Okay, I need a noun with 2 syllables.
Man, y'all got
A
solar
noun.
on us real quick.
What 2
Person,
syllables?
place, or a thing.
I can make planets work. I know that's plural, but all right, another 2 syllable noun.
Bro, my brain hurts.
Yeah, I ain't working, dog. Try again.
Pancake?
Possum.
Possum?
I like pancakes. Did someone say
Can we
pancakes?
say opossum? Is that 3? Never
That
mind.
would
Depends on where you
definitely be 3. So someone said pancakes, right? Okay, yeah, we'll do that one. That's good. All right, a noun, 1 syllable.
Scooter.
Hair.
Thanks,
Y'all-
teacher.
It's always this.
The teacher
really,
says 2 syllables.
Good job, teach. All right. Okay, no. The next one is a 2-syllable noun. Scooters. Okay, I got to make it plural to make it make sense. But okay, cool. All right, we're doing good. Just a few more. Actually, I need a bunch of plural nouns. Okay.
Toes.
I said no body parts, okay?
We're
No, that
always
one's-
down for toes here,
that
at
one's
not the
good.
sermon.
Was that toes with a T?
Huh?
Kidneys.
Okay, so we're hitting a pattern. So okay, I'll use drums.
Deer.
Nematode.
Okay, now the rest of the plural nouns need to be 2 syllables.
It's plural. Deers, deerers.
Nematode.
Cacti for plural.
Cacti.
Cacti. That's
I'll do cacti. This is going to be really weird.
Fungus.
Fungi?
laces.
So raccoons is a great idea. The problem is the emphasis is on the second half.
Not the ra.
Spacemen?
Aglet.
I love that word, aglet, but no. Spacemen. All right, guys, my fine furry friends, we are done.
I'm so scared right
I was
now.
unaware there would be homework.
So, this is a popular song by
The Village
Elevation.
People.
Oh,
LL
okay.
Cool J. I need love.
By Elevation Worship and Brandon Lake. It's called Graves into Gardens. And this is the completely messed up version of the song.
It's called Cakes into Possums.
That's going to be in there. But it's actually going to be called There's Nothing Better Than Cake.
Amen.
So here we go.
Except for pie.
I searched the store, but it couldn't run me. Does that make any sense? Man's snotty praise and teachers that fade are never enough. You're a teacher that fades. Then you burned along. Put Eric back together.
Thank God.
And every desire is now satisfied here in your cheeks. Oh, there's nothing better than cake. Oh, there's nothing better than cake. Oh, there's nothing.
Come on, sing it out.
Nothing is better than cake. I feel like we need another chorus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's nothing better than cake. Oh, there's nothing better than cake. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than cake. It's true though, right? All right, here we go. You turn bragging to snorting. You would give planets for pancakes. You turn hair into scooters. You're the only one that can. So weird. You turn toes into cacti. You turn drums into fungi. You turn deer into spacemen. You're the only one who can. You're the only one. You're the only one who can. Oh, there's nothing better than cake. Oh, there's nothing better than cake. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than cake. Yeah!
Amen.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go.
It's true, and man, y'all sang you did a good job.
And there's a certain pattern. Anytime we write a new song, it ends up making like the worship Billboard charts. So you may hear this upcoming Sunday in the church near you.
Because Brandon Lake,
we're already number 4 in Japan.
I think that's actually the Golden Corral theme song.
Do you ever feel like we're doing something wrong?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're doing something right. I'm not the only one that toes turn into cacti.
My favorite part was when the deer turn into astronauts. All I could think of is, won't he?
Yeah, won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
You turn deer into spacemen.
If you hit one, it'll turn him into an astronaut.
You turn bragging to snorting.
Yeah.
And
toes in the cacti.
You give planets for pancakes. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That's Mormon theology right
imagine,
there.
like, what an awesome God that if you brought
Toes
him
in the
pancakes,
cacti, that's
he would
like
give you a
diabetic
planet.
stuff.
No, y'all talk at the same time. It works great.
It does. That's
What do you say?
Aaron is scooters.
Yeah.
He has a lot of scooters.
Toes in the cacti, that's diabetic stuff.
I think they call that gout.
That's awesome. All right, we ready? Let's do it. Yes.
Okay,
hey.
sweet. Hey, and
We're
we're
still
back.
recording a podcast.
We're still here. Awesome. Well, we're moving into another segment called Eric's Edumakation. Where I tell you guys for free what I'm paying an arm and a leg for.
Thank you, Eric.
It's actually really cool, though. Every now and again, the Lord throws me a bone, and I actually get to take a class that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, the worst and actually most difficult class I've ever taken was a class on children's ministry.
Oh, yeah?
It was ridiculous. I was like, okay, white butts, white noses, all that kind of stuff.
The
But then
little
ended up
suckers
having
are
to-
difficult.
Yeah, having to write a paper each week, it was terrible. But anyways, I'm in a good class right now, and the name of this class is The History and Nature of Christian Worship.
Oh.
And so we're learning about worship, and it's actually really interesting, and there's a couple things that have really stood out to me. And number one is how dynamic culturally worship has been for the past 2,000 years. What does that mean? It means worship style has always been changing.
Yep.
I mean, when we, like, you hear certain people and they're like, oh, they use rock guitars in their church. We can't go there. And then you have, like, certain denominations that don't even allow instruments on their stage. Like
Right.
the Church of Christ is a denomination. They don't even allow instruments. It's just all a cappella and clapping and stuff like that. But there's been these like internal culture wars about the style of worship. Do we sing from the hymnal? Can we sing songs from this particular writer or this particular person? What happened to the pews? Why are people sitting in chairs? But the thing is literally every generation in Christianity has been fighting about those things.
Yeah.
And so, like, for instance, one of the reasons that we talked about it earlier, that the Gen Z is kind of migrating to, like, the Catholic Church and the Eastern Orthodox Church is because their claim is that we have ancient, unbroken liturgy and worship practice. We take communion every Sunday, and we've been doing it for 2,000 years.
Organs are awesome,
It's not true.
Right.
There were actually periods of hundreds of years where the Catholic Church did not take communion daily. They do it daily now, but and weekly and all that kind of stuff. In fact, there was
monthly?
Monthly.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a period of time where the Catholic Church would literally hold up the bread and the wine and then tell everybody to go home, and just the priests would take communion.
Really?
Yeah.
Like taunting them.
Hilarious.
And they would
They
would taunt the hungry peasants with bread and then send them on their way.
Communion by proxy.
And so, but then things change. In fact, the idea of taking consistent communion experienced a revival actually right here in the United States. It was during the 1700s, during the frontier revivals. Presbyterians, Methodists, and other groups that were, worshiping the Lord out in the Wild West began to recognize the importance of communion and stuff like that.
Is that when snake handling started as well?
No, steak handling started in like the early 1900s, I think. I haven't got to that chapter yet, Jamie.
It was a necessity out west.
Hey,
Well, I have a treat for you guys. We
Yes.
go get the box in the back. It's
I got
rattling.
you.
Yes, it's
Eric's
right,
trying
yes.
to tell us what he's learned, not what he's
So
learning.
that's number one. That's the first thing I've learned. That worship, people have always, for 2,000 years, been complaining about how the church down the road does their worship. So that's number one. The other thing is, hold on, let me look at my notes. What is the other thing?
Do the Catholics do their
the
bread, like their Lord's Supper? Do they do that at the end of the service?
Yeah. So they'll
Because
do
all the exercise you have to do, standing and kneeling,
standing,
and
kneeling,
sitting,
and
You're
Right.
famished by the end.
like
And if
tired.
you're not Catholic, they won't even serve it to you. It was funny. I went to a Catholic monastery one time, and I could have taken communion, and they would have no way of proving it. They don't ask for your Catholic card when you go up, but you're supposed to like cross yourself and let them know that you're not Catholic. And I went up there, and there was like 30 Catholic people in front of me, and then I get up there and crossed my hands, and the priest was like, "Woo!" And then he like did this little blessing, like "Ubi Domini," and then like sent me on my way.
It's one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
startled him.
They were super gracious. So that's the first thing. Worship has always been changing. And the second thing is it is only a recent development. I'm talking in the past 60 or so years that the idea of worship is synonymous with music.
Yeah.
For 1900 years, the idea of worship in the church, music was actually just a small part of it. It hasn't been until recent history that we bring in the guitars. And when you think of worship, you think of your favorite band. You think of your praise band. You think of your favorite song. But worship traditionally has been the whole service. It's called a worship service. And that includes communion. That includes the preaching of the word. That includes singing the songs. And so, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So that makes me think of a question, because you know me, I'm big picture.
Big picture guy.
What is worship? Like, what is it? Like, we know it's not
Hold on,
music.
dude.
What?
Dude, stop. Hold on. Brother.
This is a new
Let me
bit.
catch up.
This is a new bit that
Hold
he
on,
started. I don't think it's released yet, so they have no idea what you're doing.
What is worship?
But he
I've never
acts
thought of
like-
that question.
It's like-
Holy
it's
cow.
like-
Hold on a second.
It's like war, ship.
He acts like it's the most
Yeah.
deep thing I've ever said
Dude,
when it's
hold on.
not.
Brother, stop for a second. Let me take it in. Hold on.
Breathe it.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Breathe
keep
it.
going.
Breathe it.
So what is worship? If it's not music,
smell it.
it's not the individual actions that we do when we attend church. Like, so what is worship? Like, how would you define it? According to
Worship.
your class.
It's the next Matt
So
Walsh movie.
according to, so that's actually the next section. We haven't gotten there yet. No, I'm just kidding. Worship, I think simply put, is revelation and response.
Okay.
So it's God revealing himself through the Lord's Supper, and then our response to that revelation. It's God revealing himself through singing songs of praise, and then our response. It's experiencing God in the sermon, the revelation of God through the Word of God, and our response to the sermon that we hear. So that's two words: revelation and response. And that's again, that includes music, but it's not exclusive to music. And my opinion is I think if people viewed the entire church service as an act of worship, they would feel and experience God in deeper ways. Because we don't think about, maybe we think of communion as an act of worship, but sometimes for some people it's just something we do.
Yeah.
It's a representative thing. But if you think about, oh my gosh, Jesus and the Gospels being revealed through the bread and the wine, and my response is simply to come and receive it, that's worship.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
my thoughts.
I think I think of it as our affection and our allegiance, like manifested, right? So like it's not just music. It can be music, but it's our obedience.
Yeah.
It's like the Old Testament worship was their sacrifice, right? It was always sacrifice. It was always the first fruit. It was always done very specifically. When it wasn't done properly, it wasn't accepted.
Right.
And so now we've gotten away from that mindset of obedience to where, like, there was a lot of time where he said with the timbrel and the dance, praise him, to sing a new song to the Lord. And so there's so many things in the Bible that tell us exactly, like, why wouldn't you worship him the way he asked you to? Right?
Yeah.
Like, if he's worthy of that. And so I think obedience is such a huge part of that. And it's in every aspect of the worship service, but it's in every aspect of our life, because we don't just leave the church and the building and stop worshiping. It's 100%. It's one of those things that it's a lifestyle.
Dude, I'm going to give you a chime on that. That was really good.
Nice.
What a chime.
A chime has been given.
Jamie, what do you think worship is, dude? You're the worship leader, dude. You're the regionally renowned worship artist on stage.
Regional rock star.
You're known,
1,000
dude,
plays on
you are
Spotify,
known
bro.
county-wide, bro. Tell us.
I mean,
teach
like the
us.
Tri-County area. So I like your definition where you said it's revelation and response.
response.
I've always said that worship is attention, affection, leading to action.
Yeah.
Which is very similar, and all
4
I do
A's.
is those actually do start with A.
That's
Yeah.
Good
actual
job.
alliteration.
Good job.
Yeah.
And what I added, a little bit different than yours, attention and then affection, because worship, I don't believe it's worship if your heart's not in it.
Yeah.
And that's some of the problem with some of the more ritualistic liturgical services. People are doing the act, whether it's taking communion or whether it's down on your knees or whether it's singing a song. But if your heart's not in it, it's not worship.
Yeah.
And so there's attention. You've got to. The Lord has to have your attention, whether it's like the word or music or whatever. Then that should lead you into affection. There should be some sort of devotion aspect to it, and then that leads you into action. Now, when I was the worship leader here, like forever ago, the order of service was. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This was my church in Birmingham before I even moved here. The order of service was right after music, the worship, we would go into giving. And so it was the worship leader's job to transition out of music into giving. And because of that, I just saw your phone, and that's amazing. That's so good. She on her
That
phone,
girl right there.
It says your zipper is down.
Oh gosh.
On her phone, it says your zipper is down. That's amazing.
is.
Security.
My zipper was down for like 6 hours today.
That's. I'm so glad I know that.
It's afraid of heights.
I'm 100% serious.
I was wondering when the last time was your zipper was down, and now I know.
Yeah.
So worship.
We bow down.
So I had to transition out of the music part into giving, and I learned really quickly. One of the ways to do that is to let people know, hey, we're not going to be singing songs anymore, but we're still worshiping. It's still a sacrifice of praise.
Absolutely.
And the sacrifice is not our vocals. Our sacrifice is our money.
Yeah.
And so now we're going to be giving, and the giving is going to be the worship. And later, by the way, when we listen to the word, our attention is going to be our worship. Our receiving of the information is going to be our worship as well. So yeah, that's how I would define it, and that's kind of how I interacted with it before.
Yeah, and it's like Saint Bonaventure always said, if you smelt it, you dealt it.
What?
That's the essence of worship.
When I think of worship, I think of it as not being a service.
Yeah.
Right? It's a lifestyle. It's a constant thing that we're doing, whether it's in our giving, whether it's in our obedience, whether it's we talked about the culmination the other day, but it's because we're worshiping constantly, right?
Isn't it like a service to the Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's our devotion with legs.
Yeah.
And then what we've done a lot of times is like we've made a whole genre of music and called that worship, but that's not true.
We've put it in a box.
Because it's right. Well, we've said this is worship music. Well, not necessarily. Like we've kind of turned worship into something that it's not by giving it a label.
Yeah.
But that's not the only thing. It's not just music.
Absolutely. There is definitely music that has utility for a church service.
No, 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I understand how that would be called worship music. But yeah, I remember years ago, the Christian bookstore would have like in their music sections, it'd be like rock, rap, country, worship.
Right.
And I was like, wait a minute. I mean, it's just weird,
That's a weird
to
way to-
identify a particular type of music in worship, when worship is the sum total of our devotion towards the Lord, and it's going to be some sort of action, and a lot of times that's not singing, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and I've seen people honestly doing drugs while listening to Way FM. And to me, I don't feel like that's acceptable worship.
it's
I mean,
positive
Positive,
and get through
encouraging.
yeah,
Wow.
Positive, encouraging.
Where did you see that?
just right out in the parking lot. Actually,
Oh my gosh.
awesome. What am I doing?
I don't know.
See, they edit out all his bad
Yeah,
button
we do.
presses.
All right.
All right, man, you guys made it to the last seggy of the evening. Congratulations.
Can we just do a collective? Hey,
I like it.
Can we do a poll real quick? Because I feel like you're a little too confident with your IE adding stuff.
This is like an intervention for
go
Jamie
ahead,
today.
Raise your hand if you
looking.
enjoy the seggies and the potty and all that stuff.
Okay, hold on.
The ease.
Jamie loves the potty.
The Eppies, the Seggies, and the Sermies, and the Wendy's Tendies.
All right, raise your hand. All right, awesome. Raise your hand if it makes you want to vomit. Wow, you guys stink.
Ooh,
Except
Jamie's
for you
got
guys.
it.
Wow, man.
Jamie's
I'm
got
writing
the
this
eyes.
down.
You just empowered him.
I instantly
Wait,
regret
no, raise
everything.
your hand again if you don't like it. Let me know.
And look,
I regret
I
everything.
remember when I gave Jamie the idea to start doing that whole bit, and yeah, he was hanging out with me one day. We were drinking beers and stuff, and I said, Jamie, if you really like me, you'll start doing that a lot.
I don't remember that moment.
What happened?
It's because of the beers.
Yeah, yet again, the devil took over your body.
Yeah, that's really what speaks most. That's what speaks loudest. It's the dude whose body gets used. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. As you guys know, one of our most beloved segments is Houston. Actually, hold on. Can I do it with this mic?
Do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
Houston, we have a question. Oh, that's right. You used to do. So we've been missing that. And so we put pieces of paper out there on the table as you came in. And so CJ, we are going to hold on before you take up the
Yeah,
offering.
dude, calm down, bro.
Before you take up the offering,
Lock the doors.
Lock the doors.
I just feel like the Lord has placed on someone's heart a 1,000 question seed that you are to sow. I'm just kidding.
Wait, is this worship?
Hey, and if you're on the stage, we need 2,000 questions apiece.
So if you'll go around and start collecting the
I hold a
questions.
And yes, we are watching to see who gives and who doesn't.
Yeah.
I'll just take tree fitty.
This is our. Yeah, go ahead and close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
I know some of you have already
I saw
given
you, Caroline,
500.
trying to do the old-fashioned pass around. That's how it should go.
Bro, did we see that gift?
We're not
We
sure
see
how
it.
to do giving in this church.
Y'all ever notice how people give? Like some people, they'll take and they just kind of. It's just kind of like a. Right.
We should do a
And then
thing
other
where-
people, it's just like they're playing spades in prison. Boom! I mean, they just like
dominoes.
they just slam it down.
Look, if you're going to plant the seed, you got to plant it.
All right. Do we have our?
He should walk around with a phone saying it's going to ask you a question.
All right.
All right,
This
we
is
got
random poll?
We got a lot of questions.
That didn't work, did it? No.
No. My own wife goes,
Hey, look. Be friend of the podcast likes
And
it.
the truth will set you free.
All right, so this is a random poll, right?
Random poll. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Randy.
Who is your daddy?
Lovely
What does he do?
handwriting. All right. If you could be
waltz with tomatoes.
Did you say waltz?
I don't know.
Womp, womp.
If you could be a podcaster full time, would you want to?
Great question.
I know Eric's answer.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Not a chance.
I couldn't even take it a little bit.
Yeah. This dude, yeah, he quit.
I had to bail.
I don't know, Jamie. I feel like if you could reasonably
Dude,
do
Jamie would totally do this.
it's
No. Well, no. I mean, I'm doing exactly what I want to be doing.
yeah.
I don't want to do anything else. Like there are other things that I love. I love music. I do enjoy the podcast, but no. I mean, I want to be a pastor. I love it.
Oh, you an awesome pastor then. Alex, would you do it?
Would I podcast? I would. How much money would you give me?
some people, Jamie?
Oh,
I'm not
wear sunglasses the whole time.
Dude, I told you, I tested positive.
I just want to know how much money I would get. Like, are we talking like Joe Rogan kind of money?
Well,
Then
this
yes.
is one of those. This is a monkey's paw question. You would get 20 cents.
I'm passing.
All right, and there's a follow-up poll.
Do I got to
question.
edit the video?
Hold up. Follow-up question. Jamie.
Okay.
Also, who do you feel is your biggest fan, and why is it your wife?
I thought you were making this question up, but you're not.
You think he's making up everything?
He doesn't trust me. Of
I
course
don't
we couldn't
trust him at
podcast
all,
full
you
time.
guys.
Because usually he is making up everything.
Who do I feel is my biggest fan and why is it my wife? Because it 100% is my wife. She loves me. I love her.
Get a room.
I always tell her that I'm like,
Well
you
done.
don't have to come to these things. Like, it's okay. And she's like, I want to come. So, cool. All right, here, I've been going through the questions. So,
You mean cheating?
yes. So,
So much for random.
on a scale from, that's the one you already did,
I was gonna
right?
say, why does Jamie suck?
Yes.
No.
Phoenix.
Yes. I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
Stink.
It just happened. On a scale from 1 to 100, how bad? That's a lot of options.
It's very detailed.
I feel like 5 is plenty.
well,
73
10
can
is
you read the
generous.
question and then we can decide?
Maybe.
What if it's a math question?
Then I'm out.
On a scale from 1 to 100, how bad is Alex at math?
6, 7. I'm sorry, I couldn't
Oh
resist.
boy, there it is. There it is.
It's that millennial coming out right there.
Hit the censor button. On a scale from 1 to 100, how bad has your friendship gotten? I assume this is between you and I, Eric. After 100 episodes of roasting each other.
Yeah.
Any regrets or just more material?
No regrets.
That's a great question.
That is a good question. Because
How has this affected our relationship
I know
personally?
this is probably a joke question, but it really has kind of changed the way that we interact. The first and most obvious and funniest thing is we can't sit around the office and banter like we used to.
Yeah.
Because we're constantly saving material for the podcast.
We say that, save it for the pod.
Yeah, it's save it for the pod. Like anytime, that's how the podcast started. Is we would sit in Cynthia's office and she would say, "Y'all should record this." And so now we can't have any fun conversations outside of that dark room in the corner over there. But I would say, in ways, I feel like we know each other better. Because we're constantly having to have one-on-one, like hour-and-a-half long conversations.
Yeah.
But I would also say, I think me and you both have kind of struggled with where's the line between, trying to burn someone for comedic purposes, crossing the line,
Yeah.
and actually hurting someone's feelings occasionally.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm super sensitive. Like, I really am. And so, like, sometimes, and he won't even mean it, and what he'll say is objectively funny, but we're all like, so I would say it's benefited in some ways, but it has been a struggle in some of our dynamic, though.
Well, our dynamic, me and Eric's dynamic, is already really weird. We're friends. We enjoy hanging out. Like, we'll watch a football game together and laugh and tell jokes and cut up while we do. I'm also his boss. And although I don't much, even though he would jokingly say that I don't do this, I don't hold that over his head or demand.
No, he just beats me.
Yeah, see, exactly, there it is. So now I will say, seeing so much of another person on a regular basis.
Whoa, dude. Hold up a second.
He doesn't even have shorts on this
Brother,
time.
I know. You want to know why I had to quit wearing shorts?
I just couldn't keep my eyes off, dude. I couldn't handle it. I'd come home after every recording to Tiff, and I was like, "Babe, but you need to pray for me. I saw way too much of Eric today, and I think I'm getting a taste."
Dude, they keep making the seams shorter, and I can't resist.
Well, now he's showing knee up here.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got my cut jeans. So anyway, so I mean, we enjoy hanging out. We'll occasionally go too far roasting one another. Sometimes there's an issue here at work that I'm disappointed he didn't handle a certain way, or he's disappointed I didn't handle a certain way. We need to work through that. So it's I think overall, though, dude, for real, I mean, I think we're kind of crushing it.
No, I think like I said, I think we're doing really good. I just think what people don't see is that dynamic.
Yeah.
It's dealing with an enormous difficult situation outside of the podcasting room,
Yeah.
and then having to go in there, and then God forbid, like when we get behind, like we're pumping out episodes for you guys, and so just for y'all, and we're doing weekly episodes, and dude, there's weeks like the past few weeks where we've had to record double episodes.
Yeah.
We have to record double episodes after every holiday, so just to catch back up, and so then you're spending that much more time trying to, and there's a lot of pressure trying to, constantly be funny, constantly study 3 different, wildly different topics, and then prepare a sermon.
I was going to say, you guys are full-time pastors
Yeah.
when you're not doing
We're
this.
moving back into whining again.
Yeah. I'll whine.
Sure.
I do that as well. I'm
All
a
right.
sensitive whiner.
This is a good one for you, Eric. You wanna
Hey, I
read this
love
one?
your hair, though. The man bun thing, you're rocking it tonight.
I haven't realized you have a hair. You have a tie. You have a hair tie.
encourage it.
Did a lemur write this or something? It says, if a pastor uses AI for sermon prep, okay, outlines, illustrations, or rough drafts, what is the line between a useful tool and lazy shepherding? Is it plagiarism, good stewardship, or something else? And should pastors be transparent with the congregation about how much AI is used? That is an incredible question.
Great question.
Because AI, every single month, AI is reaching a new benchmark. It's able to do a new thing. It's able to, it's an incredible piece of technology. But where's the line between using it for creative purposes and particularly pastoral purposes? And so last year I got the opportunity to sit in a conference. It was like a 3-day conference on ministry and AI. And here's a couple takeaways from that.
Yeah, everyone else went to like how to be a better pastor, and he
Yeah.
went to ministry and AI.
Well, it was constantly blowing me away. I mean, the first couple, I don't know if anybody in here has ever played around with something like ChatGPT or Google Gemini or Claude or anything, or even Microsoft Copilot, right?
No one uses that.
I was going to say that if you use Microsoft Copilot, you probably also get discounts at the movies.
And your email is still AOL.com.
Yeah, or Hotmail or something like that. But AI is not going away. And it is essentially, and what the speaker said, is the only people whose jobs are going to be replaced by AI are the people who are not using it. And so it's going to become more necessary. Just like, how many of you started your career without having to have an email address?
Yeah.
Right? Like a lot of you. How many of you now could navigate the world without an email address, right? It's going to be next to impossible. And I would say within the next 5 to 10 years, it's going to become impossible to navigate the world without using some form of AI. But that begs the question, should pastors use AI? And where I have a nuanced view. So I've played with it enough, I've used it, I've tested it with outlines, I've done different things. But I think that the proper use for AI in ministry is you're going to have to find the balance. Mm-hmm. Preaching a sermon is not an administrative endeavor. It's a spiritual endeavor. You're not playing around trying to work on getting the right wording for an email. You're not trying to bring clarity to an outline. You are literally trying to shape the way that people live their lives and follow Jesus. But here's the thing, can AI be useful for some of that? And I will say absolutely yes. But it all depends on how far you're willing to go and where you're going to define the line. For instance, we recently came up with an AI use policy right here at VFC.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I recommended after taking or going through this conference series is, because here's what everybody's fearing, and I'm not saying
How long is this answer going to be, dude?
I don't know,
Jeez.
dude, my mind is blown.
It was a 3-day class.
Can we get an
it was
AI summary?
It was a 3-day class, guys, and we're on.
Type it into chat and have it spit out
Hold
a
on.
summary.
Let me type it into chat real quick, give you an answer. So let me wind this back. Can a pastor use...
We're starting over?
Forward.
We're starting over. Can a pastor use AI? I
Only
would say
during marriage
yes.
counseling.
But in our personal practice, the pastor should prayerfully consider the sermon, write the sermon, do the spiritual work of the ministry. But if you need help tightening up a paragraph, tighten up the paragraph. If you need help navigating a point, use it to help you navigate a point. Should pastors declare to the congregation if they used AI for this. And that's something I'm still sort of navigating, but do we require pastors to say that they use the internet for research?
That's my question, right? So it's the new internet.
Yeah,
and so there's got to be a balance, but at the same time, like what I think of ministry as a pastor is not just preaching.
Yeah.
Like the AI can't go see somebody in the hospital. They can't
Sure.
go.
That would be awesome.
They can't go
that would be
awesome.
Well, that's why
They can't go
Not
and
I.
minister to a couple. They can't. You see what I'm saying? Like preaching is a part of it, but it's not the only part. It's a small part. Now you spend a lot of time preparing for it.
Yeah.
I don't want to pretend like you don't, but it's just it's a fraction of what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's if you need a word that rhymes with collect, or an alliteration, that you're trying to come up with another word.
I can't
and you
move past that. Hold on. Does anything rhyme with collect?
I don't know.
Select,
Schmalect?
project.
neglect.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Hippopotamus, the rhinoceros. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm going to fly to the Concords again. But I think that it's a small part, but I don't see a problem with using it. I don't think you need to say, the AI says this.
Brought to you by
you
ChatGPT.
can. You can.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's the nuanced side of it is, what's the Spirit saying?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you need to confess it? Then confess it.
Yeah.
If you feel like it's a good, useful tool, you don't go around telling everybody the tools you use that, I got this point from Tony Evans at one time, 20 years ago, that a sermon I was listening to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you use stuff all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I feel about
That's
it.
good.
Did you say that was good?
Yeah, no, I think you're exactly right, Alex. I think, there's if a pastor is using AI as a replacement for biblical knowledge and spiritual insight, you've crossed a line. I mean, you need to learn the Bible.
Here's my point. You can't do that. Everyone will know.
Yeah.
Everyone will know.
There'll be too many M dashes.
There's no
But
way.
how will they know? Everyone will know.
If I tried to preach a sermon that was generated by ChatGPT in this church, the next Sunday, y'all would be like, that was AI. Like, you would know. There's no way.
But because we know you.
For now.
Right, but there's no way to, it does, because I'll show you, this is how I use AI. I use it as an assistant.
Yeah.
I use it like if I'm looking for, like if I would go to Eric or Cynthia or Tiffany and say, hey, what's a verse that, kind of like this verse, and I'll use it in that way, or I'll use it in, hey, how do I
Alliterate
word
my
this?
entire sermon.
Like, how do I word this? Like, is this a good way to word this?
Yeah.
But if there's anyone using AI to like content create a sermon,
Yeah.
I don't like
Or writing a worship
but I
song.
can tell, y'all have seen people post on Facebook these long, and it's AI generated. I can see it a mile away. So I don't know. To me, you can use AI as an assistant. If you have AI do something that would be wrong to have your assistant do,
Yeah.
then you used it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a
hey,
good
write
rule.
this sermon for me.
Yeah.
Like, then you used it the wrong way.
And dude, as a preacher, I can't preach other people's content.
Uh-uh.
It doesn't hit as a.
It don't work that way.
It's, for me, like preaching is an artistic endeavor, and it's almost like, a painter standing in front of a painting they didn't paint and trying to pass it. It just doesn't. It doesn't preach. It doesn't feel. I can't engage with the text because I wasn't there when it was birthed. But in terms of, I'm sorry.
We all were like this. You said birth. We all were like,
Whoa, bro.
Anyways, yeah.
Birthies.
Yeah, that's good. That is a great question. Everyone's trying to figure it out, and we'll see. Here's what I do with my sermons in AI. I write the sermon myself.
Yeah.
Then at the end, when it's done, I copy and paste in the chat, and I say, hey.
make it better.
No, I say look for continuity issues, look for grammar issues, look for clarity issues, suggest better ways to word things. So if I have a point that says, don't go on sinning no more, it'll be like, you might want to say stop sinning, right? Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's better. Yeah. So I'll
Do you say it like that?
yeah, just like that. And so
Don't go on sinning no
but I
more.
write
Sinbad got good.
all content,
Yeah.
all stuff like that. And then just like an assistant, Tiffany she doesn't as much now. She used to read every single sermon when I wrote it. I'd say, hey, let me know what you think. And she'd be like, yeah, I don't know that you need that part. You can use that the same way.
So now you're using AI to save your marriage.
Yes. Or in place of.
Jamie's not real right now.
No.
This is an AI-generated Jamie.
Isn't that crazy how well this works?
It's really Tupac.
All right, here's the next question. Over 100 episodes, what's one topic you swore you'd never touch but ended up covering anyway because it was too funny or too tempting?
I think I have one.
Go for it.
Hell.
Yeah.
That was, I don't know if I ever told you this, but recently we talked about like conditional mortality. Immortality. And we actually talked about that in season 1 within like the first 15 episodes.
We cut it.
But we cut it because we were like, it's just, I don't know if it would land. So that's like the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah. I went on a deep dive about hell 20 years ago.
You just dove straight into hell.
Yeah.
He spent 23 minutes there.
That's where all my hair went.
Going through hell, keep on going.
And I came out thinking, wow, no one really knows the details about this place.
No.
We know it's bad, it's real and it exists, but how can outer darkness, the place of outer darkness, also be the place of infinite fire?
Yeah.
There's not as much in the scripture as you would think there would be.
There's not. And so hell is one of those topics, I'm like, I mean, there's just, I don't know, it's a scary topic. Because I don't want to preach something that's wrong, but when I can't see a cohesive thing throughout all of Scripture, then I'm just going to kind of walk away and say, yeah, there's a hell, it's bad, and then that's kind of all we talk about, because there's a lot there. There are multiple words and multiple language that means different things, and Jesus uses them in different ways, and it's very confusing.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that because we did cut that in season 1. We were like, we're not going to do that. Another thing is we try to steer away from like political stuff too. Stuff. It's like the purpose behind
we've steered away from it. We've not gone into it though, right?
What?
The question was
Bernie Sanders. He's done Bernie Sanders.
I do like Bernie Sanders impressions and stuff like that. I'm not going to do it. I have to warm up to it.
We're here today
I don't want you to
do the Not the Sermon podcast, and I want to thank you guys so much for being here tonight.
Gotta wear mittens next time.
That's good.
the hands make it.
But yeah, like we try to steer clear of like that kind of stuff, because the purpose of Not the Sermon is for you guys to like have a place to get away and escape all that. Like we'll touch on some stuff, like we've talked about immigration and stuff, but we never talked about it when it was hot politically, and we talked about it from a biblical perspective. So I think we try to avoid stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a great question.
And we've cut a lot of stuff, by God, especially in like the first 2 seasons, man. There's a lot of stuff that got recorded.
There's a lot of stuff we were just trying to make each other laugh.
Not released, yeah.
Yeah.
I got so much dirt on these guys.
Yeah.
We have dirt on you, dog.
brother,
Don't
it's
even
true.
start.
It's true.
Phoenix is the king of accidentally saying something terribly inappropriate.
One of the worst cuts was me, unintentionally.
I mean, he doesn't mean to.
Or was it?
Or was it?
He doesn't mean, we mean to, and we're like, yeah, that's not making it. But he doesn't mean to, and it's awful. All right,
I
here we
made
go.
them blush.
Jamie, which is worse, owning a Jeep or owning a Subaru, and why is it owning a Jeep?
Owning a Jeep.
Whose question was that about the Subaru?
Yeah, you own a Subaru, right?
Shut up.
Yeah, owning a Subaru is worse.
I love that
They
thing,
both
man.
break down and are expensive to repair.
I like Jeeps. I got Jeep therapy. Take off the doors, turn up the music. It's good.
Get your little rubber ducky.
do with people you need to take the doors off with your rubber duckies?
Was you about to cry?
Do you hang your foot out the side too?
And you have to
Let the air run up your
foot on a
legs?
pedal so you can feel
If
the
you ever
air
see
on your
Jamie
wig.
with the doors off, he always has his foot out the window, and he doesn't have a soccer shoe on. He just likes the wind
is that
to blow through
episode
his
from
toes.
Zoolander? Is that real when they pull out the gas hoses and start
I don't
pouring
even know
dancing
what
around?
you're talking about anymore. Okay,
Wake
this
me
is-
up before you go.
How do I do this? All right, last question.
No, he's so white when he drives off with his doors off. It's like a
That man right there, texted me once when I had the doors off. He was like, I just passed the whitest man with his leg out the door driving a Jeep. Yeah, that was funny.
The wind was flowing through your hair.
You're distracting other drivers.
Singular hair.
Hey, who am I to cast stones?
Where is the podcast headed?
Well, surprise, this is the last episode.
I thought 99 was going to be here.
Yeah, we were talking about what if we ended it
They
on
haven't
episode
heard it
99.
yet, y'all. Yeah, 99, we make that joke. This is the end.
Yeah.
So where's it headed?
I don't know. We just basically figure that out over the summer. I think it just depends on how much bandwidth we have left.
Fazoli's.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where it's heading.
Oh, well, we do have our Fazoli's.
We're going to have to
move.
take it back.
Yeah. I think, it's been a year and a half now, right? Yeah, year and a half. And when we first started, we didn't know what it was going to be like. We didn't know who would listen. The majority of our listenership, even though it's not a massive podcast, I mean, it's a decent sized podcast. We just hit 40,000 downloads. But the majority of listeners aren't in our city, aren't from our church. And even though it's not a massive podcast, it really is worldwide. We have regular listeners in UK, in Australia, and all over. And
Tokyo.
No, that's the church. That's not this. And so
Canada.
Yeah, we do have a good bit of Canadians that listen regularly. And so
Mexico.
No, they're not listening.
North Korea.
They're about to die.
Whoa.
And so
That got dark.
yeah, real quick. Welcome to So we didn't really know what to expect. Part of you're thinking, wow, this could really take off and be big. And it'd be fun if Eric and I were like, MCs at major Christian conferences and stuff like that. It'd be fun. And I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I am super content, especially now that we started a video. I'm super content just having our podcast, enjoying, yucking it up with the sermonauts, writing some silly songs, talking theology. I mean, if the Lord were to want to make, turn it into something bigger, maybe okay. But
I don't think God listens to the podcast.
He would be embarrassed if he did.
It's all the sermon. All the.
The devil's a
And I
co-host
agree.
every now and then.
We were talking about this a couple weeks ago, not like where's the sermon headed, but for me, it's like it depends on where's the sermon headed. Depends on what your why
The
is.
podcast headed.
Yeah, what did I say?
Sermon.
Oh yeah, where's
It's not the sermon.
sermon headed?
Literally the opposite.
Where's the
Oh
podcast
my
headed?
gosh.
It just depends on what your why is. And my why, honestly, it's cool having like a lot of people because honestly, like our regional, like our area is like maybe. It's not our top listening area, so it's cool to know that it's going to other places and other countries, a lot of countries. But my why really is really for the people that I know and the people that are in our congregation, because it's so cool talking to someone who I've had very minimal interaction with, but they feel like they know me, and I think that's important to for them to see, because that was like the best compliment I think we ever got was this like old lady that sent us that email that one time. I don't know if you remember, but she was like, her granddaughter turned her onto the podcast, and it was so cool for her.
Yeah, she was in Texas.
Yeah, she was in Texas, and she was like, it's just so cool to see pastors who are real people, who joke around, who cut up, who make mistakes, say stuff, censor each other with a button. Like, she just enjoyed seeing a different side of pastoral ministry, and that's my why. And that doesn't require an enormous audience or a studio or anything like that.
That's my favorite part of this, is like it humanizes it.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you showed up sometimes.
I like the free coffee.
Yeah, you're drinking his coffee, actually.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was about to say, who's getting free coffee?
I've never drank coffee here.
You're getting paid for this?
You actually owe me hundreds of dollars in coffee pod bills.
Probably. So, yeah,
Cool.
good question.
Awesome. You want to hit that button?
Is it the closing button? Or is it the...
It's the transition button. Welcome to Not the Sermon, Eric.
Oh, sorry.
All right, y'all want to end with a quick game? Yeah. You ready? All right, this is going to be fun. It's not going to take long at all. This is the end. You made it. Congratulations. This game...
Paper.
Huh?
Scissors.
Yeah, sure.
It's a quick game.
Okay. This game is called Stand Up If. Stand Up If. Are you ready? Stand up if you've ever thought during worship this song could have ended 4 minutes ago? Okay, yes, a lot of you guys. Yeah.
Look at you saints still sitting down.
So
all
the
right,
entire
sit down. All right, here's another one. Stand up if you've ever checked social media during a sermon and pretended you were checking your Bible app.
While he's preaching.
Not while I'm preaching, while you're preaching.
That's where he gets his prophecies from.
Yeah, oh God.
All right, sit down. All right, stand up if you've ever told someone, I'll be praying for you, and totally forgot to. Oh, my God.
I just say that to get him to go away.
Ouch.
Yeah, the rest of you guys just don't promise prayer at all.
Okay, yeah.
Got it. All right. Stand up if you've ever looked around during prayer, even though the pastor said every eye closed and every head bowed.
I'm a worship leader.
Just gonna say that's my job.
I'm so glad you guys were honest, because I see you doing that.
I gotta know.
I see you looking.
Because you have your eyes open.
I gotta know who to trust.
And many of you you're like this. You got just one eye in it, right?
Look, if you're doing an altar call,
she better stand up. She better stand up. I know what she's doing.
I want to
She
look
better
around and
stand
see
up.
who responds.
All right. Stand up if you've ever taken communion early because you were hungry.
No, I finish the communion off after we're done because I'm hungry.
I've done that
quick
when
story,
you were Catholic.
Quick
Okay.
story. One time, Alex was going through, and he was going through the line, and he reached up to grab some bread. He grabbed a fistful of bread, and like he's walking up, and I'm watching him, and his eyes are all dancing.
I call that grabbing a bagel.
He had the Lord's dinner, breakfast, and supper. That dude was like, so he sat there like ate it like an apple during.
That's awesome. All right, stand up if you've ever told someone from church, we should get lunch sometime, knowing full well you won't.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you
awesome.
for your honesty.
You guys don't eat lunch.
All right. Stand up if you've ever confidently quoted a Bible verse that ended up actually being a C.S. Lewis or Gandalf quote.
You shall not pass.
All right. Fly, you fools.
That's a better quote.
He's not a tame lion.
And it's like Jesus always said.
Fly, you fools. Stand up if you've ever pretended to not see someone so you didn't have to greet them.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah,
Dude,
tonight.
Did you just rip a page out of my playbook or something to do this game?
All right. Stand up if you've ever joined a small group and regretted it instantly.
Wow, you stood up quick.
That's amazing. All right, last ones.
I started a small group and regretted it quickly.
Stand up if you've ever gotten out of serving by saying, let me pray about it.
Nah, I'm a real one.
Nice. All right,
We'll
y'all
talk
give
to y'all
yourselves a
afterwards.
hand for the honesty. Nice. Well, Eric, do you want to sink the ship?
I want to put
late.
the fries in the bag.
Do you want to skin this buffalo?
I want to
Baptize this cat.
drown this turtle. Which would take a very, very long time.
I was going to
would
say,
think.
they can hold their breath forever,
Yeah.
man.
Wow.
Let's do it.
the dog.
All right,
tried.
so you guys know how we end the podcast. Thank you for listening to. I need you guys to scream that out, okay? Thank you for listening to Not the Sermon.
Thanks for listening. This podcast is a production of Victory Fellowship Church in Thomasville, Georgia. Eric and Jamie can be reached at emailing notthesermon@gmail.com.
Father to the fatherless, defender of the little kids, gracious and compassionate, wasn't easy, no split.
Thank you guys for coming.